Good morning, YouTubers out there. Russ Navarro here at Radical Custom Garage. Give you a little bit of insight in my business. This is where we do a lot of the window tinting, is right here. We cut all of our film patterns and stuff out on this board. Just helps. I made this little water deal for them to spray down. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's just out of a sprayer. It's got a 12-volt converter on it. I used some air hose there, and got little nozzles. We put our soapy water in there, and if you could see, it goes up and over. Comes down. I've got it on both sides, and that's what we spray our windows down with. That got our film. A little messy this morning, need to get it whipped into shape. Office I made for the business when I first started. This building was pretty empty when I got it. It had a machine shop here at one time. There's my toolbox, one of them. There's my big old snap-on one. This is my tray for all of our electronics and our lighting job. We just roll it right over to the car. Give you some idea. That's all of our butt connectors and connectors, razor blades, Dremel, a lot of our fuses. Give you some idea. Walk in here to the office. There's some of my computers and things. I do a lot of my video editing and stuff. Old snap-on car calendar. I got an American Carcraft car calendar. I got two different calendars there. That way I kind of keep track of the months a little bit better. Let's walk over here. I done this for a guy. It was a Deadpool theme. I don't know if y'all have heard me talk. This is my vision board, my goal board. Some sayings that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Henry Ford, and just, it kind of motivates me in the morning. I like reading it, you know. There's going to be some haters out there that tell me that, you know, it don't matter or why you do that. But, you know, it's just something that I do. That this is kind of a goal of mine, vision board. That I took a building that's here local that's been sitting for a couple of years, and that's my vision. I wanna get that building, and I want to be able to expand, and I've got a goal set for it. And same way with the car that's here. It's just something that I want to achieve, and I want the business to pay for it. And I just, you know, it's just something that I think's worthwhile. Here's some fenders I did to show people what all I can do for the hydro dipping part of it. Water droplets on I believe that's a trunk prop that I made up for. I've made several of them up for some of our group and things. Just give you some idea of some of the patterns and things that I can do. I know I may be going a little bit too fast this morning, but just kind of wanted to show you some of the patterns I can do. This trophy here and this one here, I'm pretty proud of. Them were the best to show, and this other one here, I got them both at the same car show. I was competing with some very high-end cars and stuff, and that made me feel proud that I got two. I was very shocked that I got two trophies. an engine cover for a Dodge Challenger or Charger, either one. I done it up to show people, you know, what all I could do with the hydro dipping. This has got two different, it's got a blood splatter pattern and some skull and crossbones. And here's a popular pattern a lot of people like. It's carbon fiber. You can do it in different colors. I get a lot of people asking me about the skulls. I can do skulls. And yes, you can also do wheels. Here's some wheels that I've done. Give you some idea. This particular one, he had smashed into a curb, so he gave me the whole set for nothing, but he'd curved them quite a bit. Had scuff marks and that, and I brought them back to life to use them for show more than anything. You kind of get an idea. And here's my plotter I just got. Give a shout out to Bruce Allen. Once again, thanks Bruce for giving me the idea of getting that software that you hooked me up with. Some of the pictures and stuff, another trophy plaque I got. When I got my picture, me and my wife got her picture in the paper. I was kind of proud that they done a little expert on us in the paper. It was not around here. It was a little town that was a little girl that had cancer, and she was cured, which was a good thing. But for you Snap-on guys, this is old school Snap-on clock a buddy gave me to borrow. It was still in a box when I got it, and I still have the box. It's never had a battery until now. There's my Radical Custom sign I had made. Just, you know, little office that, you know, I had to start somewhere. I made this counter. Let's go out here in the shop, and you'll have to excuse the mess, but it's a shop. There's my box. We'll do a Snap-on Toolbox tour one of these days. Here's my dipping tank. This is where I do all the hydrographics and stuff. It's guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you get into the hydrographics part of it, do not rent or lease your tank. You need to buy it outright. It will save you a ton of money. You might think it's going to help you, and they may tell you that, you know, it's tax deduction, but take the cost of the tank off your taxes all, because I thought doing it, you know, with a lease, that it would help me out, and it's really hurt me more than it has anything. Excuse me. This is a tank that I got at Tractor Supply that I made. Put the that's what I wash all my film and stuff off with, and you can see it's kind of messy. We got a cooler for in the summertime. It gets extremely hot in here. A lot of times with my window tint guy, last year I thought I was going to lose him. He got hot, heated, so I went out and bought him that to kind of keep it cool in here. It's not very big shop, but you know, it works. There's a paint booth I made. It's a small paint booth. Let's go in here. Got, you know, just basic lighting. Here's a toolbox that I bought a year ago at Home Depot for like $2.98 or $2.89, something like that. You know, and I've kind of abused it. It's got drawers. That's where all my paper and some of my supplies I keep in there. Keep all my generic tools that I don't want to get dusty. If you'll notice, there's dust all over my tack cloths, but they're all concealed up. They've been in there for a while. You know, I got my stir paddles and stuff. Got all my cups and stuff for my paint guns. And what I like about this, guys, is these drawers still, you know, even though they got dust, I mean, you can see that I've got paint and stuff all over them. And it's still, you know, it locks like it should if I want to lock it. You know, I've sprayed paint on it with my airbrush trying to get it working right. I've spilled paint on it and the drawers still open. So get you a Husky box. If you know you're wanting a box that inexpensive and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, I've got like 3 of the Huskies besides my Snap-on. Just kind of give you some idea. There's all my spray guns and stuff. My mixing table that I got at Home Depot. It's a Gorilla one too. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, that's an old sticker. I've had this table. It's probably 20 years old. It's moved probably 5 times with me between shops and garages and different places, and I've moved it around different places. But my sandblaster back here. Got my air compressor back here in the corner. I got that at Tractor Supply. I've got another one at the house. It's Ingersoll Rand that I've got. I should bring it, trade them out, because it's a lot bigger. But a cabinet that I just bought for, you know, store stuff. Got all my stuff for my hydro dipping and that. And then I got this little cabinet over here that I made. And you can see I got all my films and stuff in there. Try to keep them, you know, from getting dusty or whatever. And I just made that. It just worked perfect for my film, and I need to put an LED light in here. I've got the strip, I just don't have it hooked up. My tank again. But overall, you know, this is where the magic happens. I try to do what I can and make it work. Eventually I want a bigger shop, and I need to spend some time today, this week, and clean the shop. You know, there's a minimum amount of room. I just got these 2. One of them I got off the gear wrench truck, and then the other one I ordered from, I think it was Eastwood, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But you guys kind of get some idea what, you know, what I'm working with and that. And I don't know if you guys are gonna get into, you know, doing your own business or whatever, but I thought if I could take a little time this morning and kind of show you around, give you some idea. You know, you don't need a really big building to get started. At least I don't think you do. A lot of times it just all depends. See if I can't turn this camera around without, like to face you while I'm talking. But you know, a lot of times you just need to understand that when you get into business, it's not always what you cracked up to be. And so, you know, just kind of think through it and do a lot of research and stuff, and just understand that you're not going to become a millionaire overnight, and you may not become a millionaire with a business. It's hard, it really is, and a lot of people don't understand that. And you know, sometimes it really sucks to be in business for yourself and not know, you know, when the next dollar is going to be made, or you know, how you're going to pay for this. Or you know, I've ordered a bunch of parts and that person decided they didn't want to do it, and you're stuck with the product, and they don't understand that increases the cost of what they pay or what the next customer pays to do a lighting job, a paint job, whatever. And it kind of aggravates me that there's people out there that they don't give it a second thought, whether they screw you or not. And I guess that's where I get kind of angry and upset with different people that, they think that, oh, you got it made, you got it easy. Well, we don't have it easy, folks, and you need to understand that the small business guy is just struggling getting by. And yeah, you may think his cost is a little bit more than what you want to pay, but just remember, he's got lights, he's got gas, he's got insurance. He's got, his health insurance, his family to feed. He's got little kids. He may have 2 or 3 kids you don't even know about. And then you want to screw him out? That may put to where them kids don't get fed that week or that month. I can remember when I was younger, Dad, struggled as a small businessman. And, Mom made it work. We had hamburger, and we done what we had to do, and she done what she had to do. And y'all think that it's peaches and cream out there, but it's not. And once again, this morning I'm rambling, but I just kind of want to touch base with you and show you what all I've got here. I mean, it's my own little world, and there's some days that I'm glad I done it, and there's other days I wonder why I've done it. And if you got a friend or a buddy, that's got his own business, shake his hand and tell him, man, way to go, because, he could use the encouragement. And that's all I got to say this morning. I just kind of wanted to touch base with y'all, and I know I told you I wasn't going to do any more of these, but I had a couple people tell me they enjoyed them, so I guess I'll keep doing them until y'all tell me that you want to see something different. But I'm out there for you small business guys, and if I can help anyway, or if you need me to contact you or give you some, and I'm not an expert, I'm gonna be the first to tell you, I tease a friend of mine that, like Steve Martin said, I'm just a poor white boy that, don't know no different. And it's just, I've struggled all my life, and I've fought for everything I have. And I know there's a lot of people out there that struggled and fought, and it don't matter race, creed, religion, whatever. You can do it. And if you set your mind to do it, just do it, and don't listen to the naysayers. And just be your own self. That's the main thing. Be your own self. Don't try to impress anybody, or don't try to be the business guy, the big-headed business guy, because in the long run you're going to lose out. And I've seen a lot of businesses that the guy thinks that, well, as long as I make that fast buck, I don't have to worry about, the small guy. Or I hear a lot of it too from business guys, well, what's in it for me? Well, you know what? What about a little bit of pride? What about a little integrity? And that's the problem nowadays. Nobody has integrity. So I'm going to get off of here and have a good Monday, and hopefully I'll do a couple more videos this week, and have a great day.